That's today's fresh food people.
Good morning, everyone. Today we'll dwell into the strategies and objectives that will enable Woolworths Group to preserve its leadership position in the highly competitive Australian grocery market. Let's begin by exploring the key points. Woolworths Group is a well-known Australian retailer that has established a strong presence in the grocery sector with over 1,000 Woolworths and Metro branded stores. Their main objective is to maintain dominant position in the Australian grocery industry. To achieve this, they will adopt a research strategy that includes conducting a pest analysis to examine the micro-environmental variables impacting the industry. Additionally, they will conduct a SWOT analysis to assess the strengths, weakness, opportunity, and threats. To ensure clarity and focus in their pursuit of success, they will employ a balanced scorecard framework. This balanced scorecard will allow them to establish specific success criteria and objectives based on the findings. To ensure clarity and focus in the pursuit of success, they will employ a balanced scorecard framework. This balanced scorecard will allow them to establish specific success criteria and objectives based on the findings from the analysis. An advantage they will leverage is the implementation of supply chain management system. This system will streamline the process, enhance efficiency, and boost productivity, which is crucial for a company with a large retail footprint. Ultimately, the aim is to maintain a leadership position in market by employing these strategies. Woolworths Group will continue to dominate the Australian grocery industry, delivering exceptional value and service to the customers. In this slide, we'll explore the pest factors. On the political front, regulations concerning environmental and sustainability issues have a significant impact on Woolworths Group. For instance, the ban of single-use plastics necessitates finding alternative solutions, which can affect their operations. Therefore, they must navigate these regulations effectively to ensure compliance while minimizing disruptions. Economically, the intense competition from Aldi and other retail chains presents a challenge to Woolworths Group market share. To maintain position, they need to focus on innovation, differentiation, and enhancing their supply chain. These efforts will enable them to deliver value to customers and stay competitive in the market share. Socially, there is a growing presence among consumers for fresh food and healthier choices. Woolworths Group recognizes this shift and has responded by implementing the Grower Fresh marketing campaign and expanding the organic and healthy food segments. Embracing technology is vital for Woolworths Group to enhance the shopping experience and ensure safety. They have implemented smart shops equipped with iPad cameras and surveillance robots, enabling a seamless and secure shopping environment. Now let's examine the strengths and weaknesses of Woolworths Group through a SWOT analysis. Let's now examine the strengths and weaknesses of Woolworths Group through a SWOT analysis. Woolworths Group has exhibited a robust financial performance with an impressive after-tax net profit increase of 9.6% and a revenue growth of 4.1%. These figures showcase their excellent business strategy and efficient operations, laying a solid foundation for sustained growth. They value their employees and recognize their contribution to the success. The Woolworths Award program highlights exceptional customer service, motivating our. Also, they value their employees and recognize their contribution to the success. The Woolworths Awards program highlights exceptional customer service, motivating their staff to go ahead and beyond. Additionally, they invest in the workforce through employee benefits, flexible work schedules, and comprehensive training programs, leadership and customer service, fostering a culture of continuous development. Woolworths Group boasts a significant workforce with a total of 1,197,773 individuals. This extensive workforce ensures smooth operations across their stores and support the commitment to providing a secure and pleasant working environment. Moreover, the brand loyalty program such as Woolworths Reward and Everyday Reward enhance customer loyalty by offering attractive incentive and personalized experience. While there are several strengths, it is essential to acknowledge their weaknesses to proactively address them. Let's explore these areas. One of the weaknesses is they heavily rely on markets of Australia and New Zealand. This makes them vulnerable to economical fluctuations and market conditions in these regions. Another weakness is their relatively small global footprint compared to some of the other competitors. Expanding the operation into a new country would provide fresh growth prospects and reduce the reliance on core market, ensuring a long-term sustainability. Also, the highly regulated nature of the industry exposes them to the impact of changing regulations and government policies. They must stay vigilant, actively monitor these changes and adjust their operations accordingly to ensure compliance and mitigate any potential risk. Now let's dwell on the opportunities and threats that Woolworths Group faces. Identifying these external factors is crucial for capitalizing on opportunities and proactively mitigating any threats. Let's explore the opportunities first. Expanding their operation into a new international market presents a significant opportunity for growth and diversification. By entering new countries, they can tap into a new customer segments, establish a global presence, and reduce their dependence on Australia and New Zealand. Diversifying the business by entering new retail markets such as health and wellness or other food markets present an exciting growth opportunity. By expanding their product offerings and catering to involve consumer demands, they can unlock additional revenue streams and attract new customer segments. There is a growing emphasis on social responsibility and sustainability among consumers. By prioritizing these aspects, they can enhance their brand reputation, appeal to environmentally conscious customers, and align the values of their target market. Investing in sustainable practices and implementing initiatives that promote social responsibility will create a competitive advantage and drive customer loyalty. While we have a lot of opportunities, it is crucial to be aware of the threats we may face. So let's explore these threats. The grocery industry is characterized by increased competition, with players such as Coles, Aldi, and other independent retailers competing for the market share. This rivalry can lead to price wars, margin pressures, and potential loss of market share. To counter this threat, we must continuously innovate, differentiate our offerings, and adapt our pricing strategies to maintain our competitive position. Also, customer presence and tastes are constantly evolving. To remain relevant, we must closely monitor and adapt to these changes. The increasing demand for fresh food, healthier choices, and personalized shopping experience necessitates the ability to stay agile and responsive to shifting consumer preferences. Also, economical downturn or fluctuations in Australia and New Zealand markets can have a direct impact on consumer spending and subsequent effect on our sales and profitability. It is essential to remain resilient, develop new strategies to navigate economic challenges, and ensure our operations are well positioned to weather market shifts. Also, economic downturn or fluctuations in Australia and New Zealand markets can have a direct impact on consumer spending and subsequently impact our sales and profitability. It is essential to remain resilient and develop strategies to navigate economic challenges and ensure the operations are well positioned to weather market uncertainties. Now I'll pass on to Aditya to explain the balanced scorecard and how it will help Woolworths to enhance their processes.
So I would like to introduce to a powerful management tool known as a balanced scorecard. This framework assists organizations aligning with their goals and their strategies and evaluating performance with four key perspectives. First one is the financial viewpoint. It aims to enhance revenue and profitability, focusing on indicators such as revenue growth, sales, and successful marketing initiatives. The customer viewpoint strives to provide exceptional customer service and experience measured through high customer satisfaction, net promoter score, and customer retention. The internal process perspective emphasizes on operational performance and efficiency, assessing metrics like the lead time reduction and inventory turnover ratio. Lastly, the learning and growth perspective focuses on creating a high performance culture, investing in the employee development, and monitoring the employee engagement and turnover. The balanced scorecard provides organization with a comprehensive approach to aligning their goals and focusing on key metrics and continuously improving the performance. Now I would like to pass on to Laurie about explaining the supply chain management.
Thank you, Eddie, for that. Now, what I'm going to go over is our recommendation for you. You guys do a lovely job at incentivizing your staff to increase efficiency, but this is more of a management approach. So we're going to suggest that you get a supply chain management system in. Now, that's going to focus on business to business and business to customer relations. Through improving those relationships, you're going to be able to bring down your costs. It's going to play an integral role in your entire business, as now you have at-home delivery because of COVID-19. So really bringing down those delivery times through a supply chain management system is going to be great. Now, all-inclusive holistic approach to bringing down your lead times and lag times. Now, it's really ingrained in building a better relationship with other suppliers. So being in contact with them on their current issues, where they're getting the supply from, if they're farmers, they're being able to keep up with the produce, and then that on-flow to delivery services. So being able to stay in touch with your delivery drivers and keeping on top of them and making sure that they're comfortable with their workload to be able to get it to the end customer. Now, a supply chain management system is going to help you mitigate risks. Now, it'll bring down the risks of running out of stock. So if you think back to COVID-19, we had a toilet paper issue. It's quite a strange thing to run out of, but the aim of the supply chain management system is to be able to envision those in the future and be able to pick them out when they're going to happen and be able to pivot to avoid them. Now, overall, it'll also reduce your waste. So the fresh produce that comes in that doesn't get out, or the fresh produce not arriving in the store at the correct time. It'll also improve your quality control. So as you reduce your lead times and lag times, being able to time the perfect fresh produce to be able to be delivered at the right time will improve your quality control. Now, when we bring this back to your balanced scorecard, the first one is our financial one. Now, that's going to increase your profitability. So it's going to increase it by reducing the amount of delivery costs that you have. So if you're able to get that produce or get that product in without damaging it or getting it there on time, you'll be able to reduce the amount of times you need to ship produce to a certain store. Beyond that, you're going to also improve your capital allocation. Now, with that, you're going to be able to see how much money you need to spend on fresh produce, how much money you need to spend on other things like pet food or cosmetics. So as you run out of stock, you'll be able to put your capital into that stock as it's going out the door. The next thing is going to be your customers. So you're going to enhance your customer satisfaction and loyalty. Now, if you rock up to a store and you get there and the produce is always fresh and it's always crisp, you're going to keep going there. But if you get there and you get a batch of bananas and 3 of them are rotten and 3 of them aren't even ripe yet, you're not going to be too happy with going to that store. The next one is you're going to improve your product and service quality. Now, this is quite vital for you guys because it is food. Everyone loves their food. It's something that everyone does 3 times a day at least. So improving the quality of the produce that you're putting out to the customers is quite vital. The next thing is your internal business processes. So you're going to optimize your supply chain, obviously quite obvious, supply chain management system. Again, it just reduces cost, reduces waste, and it's going to improve your customer satisfaction. The next internal business process you're going to be introducing is you're going to enhance your store operations and customer experience. Now, this is where it comes back to helping out your employees, apart from an incentive program. If your night fill people are getting there and they know the stock's going to be there, they know where it needs to go, there isn't any, oh, we're missing this, oh, we're missing that, where's this? Their mood is going to be a lot better throughout their shift. They're not going to be stressed, they're not going to be running around like headless chickens. So improving that will help your employees value coming to work. The next part of your internal business process, your learning and growth, is going to be to foster innovation and creativity. Now, when you're fostering innovation and creativity through a supply chain management system, you're going to be looking at reducing the amount of time it takes to do things. Now, this can go down to process costing and other things like that. So when you have your delivery drivers meeting a certain route, you can work out the best possible ways to do that at the best possible times. So you can develop your own system and your own way of going about making those deliveries.
Thank you, Laurie. Today I want to draw your attention to the vital importance of supply chain management and its significant impact on the success and reputation of a company. In particular, I want to highlight the case of Woolworths, a company that experienced a major disruption in its supply chain management in 2015. When it consolidated distribution operation in a single warehouse in Sydney from a decentralized model, it dramatically impacted the company's operation, which both impacted the sales and profits declining. Therefore, based on Woolworths' past experience, it can assist management in identifying the potential problems and trends in operation of supply chain forecasting system by using a supply chain management system. Woolworths can protect itself against the supply chain risk in the SCM system, which allows it to identify and mitigate disruption caused by the natural disaster or pandemic. A company's supply chain can remain stable and resilient by monitoring suppliers and developing a contingency plans. In the long run, SCM can help Woolworths build a stronger relationship with its supplier and customer. It can enhance the collaboration and trust, resulting in a more harmonious supply chain and increased productivity. Through SCM, Woolworths will be able to measure sustainable sourcing practices and contribute to a more sustainable and responsible business environment, both which will improve the supply chain and management, promoting a responsible sourcing practices. Now I would like to pass it on to Aditya.
Thank you, Deepika. I would like to address the potential issues and concerns while implementing and integrating the supply chain management into Woolworths' current management accounting system. These challenges may arise and we need to acknowledge and ensure that it must be resolved for a successful transformation. Firstly, integration issues may arise, and that may require significant modifications to the IT infrastructure and system, and there may be compatibility issues as well. Secondly, there may be resistance from employees towards the change and new procedures, which will slow down the implementation process. Additionally, data management is crucial for an effective supply chain management and ensuring accurate and timely data gathering, processing, and analysis that can be challenging, and integrating new technologies. Resource limitations, including personnel, training, and IT infrastructure, may also pose a significant challenge. Lastly, Woolworths' complex supply chain management with the diverse vendors and delivery methods may add another layer of complexity to the integration process. However, by approaching these issues through preparation, effective communication, and commitment to ongoing improvement, Woolworths can overcome the potential challenges. Now, I would like to pass on to Patrick.
To
conclude, I would like to emphasise the potential benefits and success that Woolies can attain by implementing a range of techniques, analysis and objectives outlined in this report. Through thorough secondary research, Woolies can establish a culture of continuous improvement. The report highlights the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and threats through SWOT analysis, which aligns with the findings of PESTLE analysis. By combining these analyses into the critical success factors and balanced scoreboard, Woolies can excel in their respective business domain. The use of these accounting techniques is vital for Woolworths to achieve profitability and meet their customers' needs, and as guided by the mission and vision. These include adopting the supply chain management approach, ensuring a significant and reliable supply of products. The report outlines how the supply chain management technique can reduce lead times and inventory costs, enhance customer loyalty and satisfaction, and ultimately support Woolworths' profitability. In summary, Woolworths can strengthen its competition position against rivals like Coles and Aldi by adopting the supply chain management approach, especially with the growing demand for home delivery services during the COVID-19 pandemic. By aligning the objectives with the balanced scorecard framework, Woolies can effectively address the supply chain risks, optimize production processes and improve quality control. These actions will lead to cost reduction and increase operational efficiency. By implementing the techniques and analysis discussed in this report, Woolies can achieve profitability, meet customer needs and remain competitive within the grocery industry.